guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I'm going to be doing the Walt Disney World Would You Rather. So this Walt Disney World Would You Rather's tag, and Jessie from Miss Cherry's channel tagged us all in the Disney YouTubers Facebook group. So I thought, why not add this to one of my Vlogmas videos? It's a super cute video just of different Walt Disney World shows and rides and which one you would rather. Don't forget I'm doing Vlogmas, which means I'm posting a video every single day of December, so definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified every time I upload. So this tag has 14 different questions in it, and I'm just going to go through each one. The first one is Festival of the Lion King or Finding Nemo the Musical. I would have to go with Festival of the Lion King. I just love that as a show. I think it's a great show. The immersiveness of the different sections and that it's happening in the middle of the auditorium I think is great. So no matter where you're sitting, you get a cool view. I definitely think that is a better show than Finding Nemo. The next one is Expedition Everest or Rock and Roll. If you know me at all, I'm not a huge ride person when it comes to the roller coasters. So out of the two of them, I'd actually probably have to go with Rock and Roll just because I've been able to handle that a few more times. I've rolled them both, not really a fan of each of them, but most of the time on Rock and Roll, I just close my eyes through the whole thing, where the going backwards on Expedition Everest is not really my thing. So I would probably have to go with Rock and Roll. The third one is It's a Small World or Peter Pan's Flight. Definitely Peter Pan's Flight. I'm not a fan of It's a Small World. The song gets stuck in my head, and I just can't do that. I end up singing it for the next 6 days. It's crazy, but definitely a Peter Pan's Flight. I loved going on them when they still had all those dark rides. I used to go on, when I was little, I used to go on Peter Pan's Flight. When they had the Snow White one, I used to go on that. All those different rides. Loved it in like the old Fantasyland. Like I grew up going to those rides, so definitely Peter Pan's Flight. The next one is Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I have to go with Mine Train. I love Mine Train, except I feel like those two are not comparable because Mine Train and Journey Under the Sea are, like, the Little Mermaid ride are so different. But I would have to go with Mine Train. I'm much more into that roller coaster than just sitting on the thing, even though I do feel like the aerial ride is a great way to just sit down and cool off. Definitely a huge Mine Train fan. The next one is Dumbo or the Barnstormer. I have to go with the Barnstormer. I grew up going on the Barnstormer. I love it. We always, before like the old Barnstormer, would run to it, be our first ride when we were little. Huge Goofy fans. We got to ride it once with Goofy. When the first people to be on it would ride it with Goofy. Huge fan of that ride. Love that ride. Still something I like to go on. Obviously now it's just like a kiddie roller coaster to me, but huge fan of it. Definitely something I have to do on every trip. Kilimanjaro Safaris or Cali River Rapids. I would have to go with Kilimanjaro Safaris. I think it's so cool. I love the animals. I'm definitely a safari animal person. I love that each time you ride it, it's something different. You're going to see different animals. You're going to see them in different places. Definitely an awesome ride. Love when the lions are out. Love getting to see the lions and some of the other animals on that. Definitely an awesome ride and fun that each time you ride it, it's totally different and that you get to see totally different animals. The next one is Space Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain. I would have to go with Big Thunder Mountain. Definitely more of a little bit calmer roller coaster. Definitely something I can handle. I cannot handle Space Mountain. It's still too much of a crazy roller coaster for me, but I would definitely like to go on Big Thunder. Nice roller coaster. It's not the smoothest ride, but still a great roller coaster to go on. The next one is Astro Orbiter or Magic Carpets of Aladdin. I have to go with Magic Carpets of Aladdin. I don't like the fact that Astro Orbiter is way up in like the sky pretty much, and there's always just a huge line to go on it, where Magic Carpets of Aladdin isn't as busy and it's more on the ground versus being all the way up at the top. Tomorrowland Speedway or Carousel of Progress. I would have to go with Carousel of Progress. I think it's a great ride. Love the song in it. Definitely an awesome ride. Shows you the different paths all the way up to what they think the future is going to be. It's a classic Disney attraction. Definitely something that I love just to sit down, relax, cool down, and have fun on. Not a huge fan of the Speedway. I think it's got a crazy line for not a great ride. It's just there. It's like any go-kart thing that you can do anywhere. I feel like it's not Disney to me, where some of the other Carousel of Progress is more Disney to me. The Many Adventures of Winnie-the-Pooh or Mad Tea Party. Definitely Many Adventures of Winnie-the-Pooh. I'm a Winnie-the-Pooh fan, so we always have to do that on each one of our trips. We make sure to go on Winnie-the-Pooh. Just fun, classic ride. You just get to sit back and it goes through like Winnie-the-Pooh's story. I think it's fun. Love Winnie-the-Pooh. Love the characters. Grew up on Winnie-the-Pooh. Teacups sometimes make me dizzy. A little bit crazy, but I love just the fun bumpiness of Winnie-the-Pooh and driving in the honey pot. The next one is Splash Mountain or Frozen Ever After. This is definitely a tough one for me. I would have to say Splash Mountain just because I grew up on Splash Mountain and love Splash Mountain. It's definitely one of my favorite rides in Disney. Even though you get soaking wet, it's still one of my favorite rides. Frozen, I love the way what they did with it. It's a great ride. I wouldn't say it's worth the crazy wait. It's also a much shorter ride on the length of the ride. Definitely Splash Mountain, definitely my favorite, but still Frozen's a great ride. If it was against some of these other ones, it would win. But against Splash Mountain, I have to pick Splash Mountain. The next one is tough for me. It's Soarin' Over the World or Test Track. I have to go with Test Track because I love Test Track. It's always been my favorite. I did love the classic Test Track. Not as big of a fan of the new Test Track, but still love it. Soarin' Over the World is great. I also like the classic Soarin'. Both of them have gone through their changes, but I have to go with Test Track. It's just my go-to ride in Epcot. Soarin' is a great ride. Love it. Right now, Soarin' Over the World doesn't seem to end up with as long lines as Soarin' Over California because they've added the other gate to it. But gotta go with Test Track. Even though they're both great rides, gotta go with Test Track. That's another one that Soarin' is against some of these other rides. It probably would win. The next one is Beauty and the Beast, live on stage, or Voyage of the Little Mermaid. I have to go with Beauty and the Beast. It's been a while since I've gone to either one of the shows, but Beauty and the Beast was one that we used to go to when I was younger, and Beauty and the Beast, I like it as a better movie and as a better show anyways, so I'd probably have to pick Beauty and the Beast. The last one on the list is Fantasmic or Happily Ever After. No thought on this one. Happily Ever After all the way. I love the soundtrack, love the fireworks. I think they did a fabulous job with the new fireworks. Way better than Wishes in my opinion. Love the castle projections, love the fireworks, love the music, everything about it. It's just such a good performance, such a good thing they did. Super happy with what they did with it. I think that they should now take the castle projections and all that and add it to like Hallow Wishes and the Holiday Wishes series, but love what they did, love Happily Ever After, love the soundtrack, definitely something better than Fantasmic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you've done this video or which ones you would have picked in some of these situations. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!